Welcome back to Jeff Koinange Live here at Citizen Television. We'll be reading your tweets a little later on. In the meantime, let's switch gears. And it is emerging that a permanent solution of building dams and dikes as a measure to avert the damage caused by floodwaters in the country is a long way to come. The government admits it is yet to acquire land for that purpose. This comes as 195 people are recorded to have so far died after being swept away by floods since the heavy rains began earlier this year. And as our very own Raquel Muiga reports, the Meteorological Department is warning that the heavy rains will persist throughout the month of May.
Since the rains began this year, each drop has brought with it torrents of tears. In total, the flood waters have drowned the lives of 195 people, displacing thousands of others, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake.
We have so far lost crop running into 8,000 acres. We have also found ourselves having infrastructure that was hitherto going to protect further movement, a backflow of water from Lake Victoria being washed away. And importantly, we have also seen out of landslides which have been experienced, especially on the Aberdare side, in the last 5 days, we have seen water scarcity, particularly into Nairobi.
Budalange in Busia County has some of its villages underwater. It is unfortunately a familiar sight in this part of the country, despite the improvement of dikes in the area that were set as a measure of shielding the residents from flood waters.
Sehemu za chini ya dike zimeoza. Maana hii dike tangu iweze kutengenezwa kuanzia mwaka wa 83 haijafanyiwa repair ya kuanzia chini, huwa udongo unamwagwa tu juu.
According to Fred Mashine, who is the chief engineer at the National Water Harvesting and Storage Authority, a project was underway to improve the dikes that have been in existence for years now by increasing their heights. But even with the existing 1.4 billion shillings funds from the World Bank set to complete the 2-year project that began in 2018, a lot of challenges have stalled everything.
The project is currently at about 20% done. It's not complete because of land compensation, and there's issues of adjudication and succession, which always delay access of the contractor to site. Yeah, so that's one main reason why we cannot contain the floods as it is now and getting to the villages.
According to the Devolution Cabinet Secretary, the government has plans to construct dams and dikes across various parts of the country considered to be flood-prone areas.
There was already money put aside several years ago, but the politics around there, people are not ready to move or to give land.
Hii shida imetokana na ulegevu wa serikali kulipa raia pesa ili waweze kutoka wanunue ardhi mahali kwingineko waishi.
With such structures not being in place, those in high-risk areas like Tana River and Garissa counties have been put on high alert after the waters of the Masinga Dam rose to unprecedented levels.
They start moving before we come. We will have to ensure that you are safe. And then we are not going to spend so much time negotiating with you because we would rather negotiate with you when you are alive.
The Meteorological Department warns that the heavy rains are set to continue until the month of May, with the western and coastal sides of the country having to endure until the month of June. With the government insisting that it is yet to implement the permanent solutions it had laid out in regards to the flood menace in the country, those who are residing in flood-prone areas have been warned to move to safer grounds. Raquel Muiga, Citizen TV.